Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight the... Use the movement keys? I'm on a PlayStation 5 controller game. You know what? I'll let it slide. Anyways, hello there friends, and welcome back to more Metaphor Fantazio. That's gonna take a while to getting used to saying. Okay. Last time, we arrived in Grand Trad, the royal capital of Ukrainia, and had a less than delightful welcome. But we infiltrated its military to perform some form of mission that we haven't really been debriefed on, but it's very important, and we are heading today to the northern border fort. A fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Hey,
sounds great. The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find them quickly. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. the northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Caught it over there a moment ago.
You did not. I'm not a bug, and I'm not an it. My name is Gallica, for your information.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Our new ally, Stroll, Leon Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become our ally. Hell yeah.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
All right. Definitely not going the way we expected, but we can make with what we've got. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. Whew. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally.
Actually,
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside. I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Sounds like a good plan. Welcome to the northern border fort. Little less warm of a welcome than I was hoping for, but we can make it work. Okay, I just say that. Now we're hearing screams. All right, Stroll, let's be careful here.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Somebody. Damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Rias, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Is anybody alive in there? Answer me! No, none of them are breathing. Damn, we were too late. But there might be others. Let's keep searching. Okay, well, we have a few options. Let's head this way. Maybe there's some people here. No saving them. If we go to this back room, we can find a bunch of barrels, okay? And medicine. Okay, that will heal some of our HP. We'll go into items later, though. Let's move forward.
This is bad.
Get back! We got company.
what?
What's the deal with this one? It feels familiar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I agree. I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press triangle to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press triangle anytime, but if you use square to attack to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them. The buttons will differ depending on the controller or keybinds you are using.
Things will be fine.
Okay, so that yellow gauge is the break gauge. We need to deplete that. We can use circle to dodge enemy attacks whenever they see the shine here. He's roaring right now, so let's get behind him. Just use a squad battle here. We broke his break gauge, so we have the advantage. When engaging in a squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press square to attack with your equipped weapon, or press triangle to use skills, which consume MP. Performing an action will expend one turn icon, or otherwise known as press turns. I will be calling them turn icons or press turns. It's old habits from Shin Megami Tensei. Seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons, or press turns, are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Since we chose a magic build, might as well use Mage Fire. Use equipped Igniter to deal weak fire damage to one enemy. Here we go! 79 damage. Occasionally, enemies will recover from their stun whenever you do an advantageous strike, but make sure to take advantage of that when you can anyways. If you win a fight without taking any damage, you get bonuses to your rewards. EXP will give us EXP to level up. Mag is a piece of currency, and then money is the reeve we were talking about in the previous episode. Almost to level 2 already. Alright, nice. Whew, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, that's all I could ask for. Let's press forward while we still can. There's another side room over here. I don't know anyone in that room that's gonna be alive. Maybe someone down here? Oh, there's another enemy. We got the drop on them there, so we were able to break their break gauge in one action. Let's use Mage Fire. And Stroll finished off the other one. We cannot control Stroll, so he's just gonna have to figure things out on his own. There we go. Alright, time to explain level ups. So, right now we can see the stat lineup that we had because we chose Magic as our starting highest stat. Whenever Will levels up, he will get +1 to a certain stat. And then we get to choose to allocate one extra stat somewhere based on where we want. We could also choose to just hold on to this extra stat and use it later. Right now, I am going to dump my extra point into Magic.
That was the last of them.
Alright. Stroll, we cannot control what's leveled up. He will just gain 2 stat points every single level he gets. We cannot control. We do not have the same level of control of his level up points as we do for Will. Will is our special little boy. This is a Homotenta. It's a tooth with a cavity in it. Pretty cool design. Let's use Mage Fire on this guy. He's resistant to it. Thankfully, we were able to still kill him, but he was resistant to it. Enemies do have resistances and weaknesses that we'll need to keep track of. Every single time you fight an enemy, you will not know their weaknesses, but afterwards, it will tell you. So if we fight this other Homotenta, when we begin the encounter, we can push L2 to examine it, and we can see all of its affinities. We can see it's resistant to fire, so why not? Let's use our sword to take it down. Oh, Stroll going for the Mage Fire. You know what? Fine. Fine with me. Get more spoils. Obviously, the egg monster we fought earlier was giving us a lot more resources to use. These small fries aren't really much of anything. Grab that revival medicine that will revive a party member if they fall in combat. Pretty useful stuff. But that's not what we're here for. We're not here to loot this fort. We're here to find survivors. I should probably not get distracted, honestly. But, I mean, it might help us in our fight against the human, who is flown up to a higher floor. So let's go ahead and head that way up.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey.
We have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using square, there's a chance that their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun. We saw this earlier with that wolf.
Okay.
So, let's go ahead and do it again. Shazam! Or some other cool catchphrase. There we go. 70 easy damage. Let's use Mage Fire. Okay, you recovered from the stun, but that's okay. And Stroll, buddy old pal, finishing him off. Yeah, see a lot more resources here. This when it comes to mag and money. Thank you. Almost level 3 already. Nice. Grab a medicinal herb. That is a healing item. Thank you. There's another enemy. We can see enemies as these little red or yellow diamonds on the minimap on the bottom left. So we can see where enemies are coming up. If we take our attention to the bottom right, the green bar is our HP and the blue bar is our MP. Keep track of that. It's very valuable information. We can also see the front, and there's a certain number. We'll get into that later.
We made
Okay.
short work of them.
Hello.
Oh,
He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course, this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all, the bloody hell. Don't let it get to you. You're not to blame. The soldier appears to be dead, using his last moments to spite us. What a life, man.
Run.
So young. A fresh recruit? Get away from here, now. The thing is up ahead.
No.
There's still more soldiers left alive, right? You can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster, we can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. The soldier's body is lying completely still.
no.
He's not here either. Where could he have gone?
Damn it.
Ugh, damned Elda! I knew this fort was cursed. You're why that horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down, it's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. We all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
The breathing has stopped. Damn. Up here, at least we get some loot, but no soldiers. Another medicine. Alright, well, it's not looking good here.
Hold on.
Wait,
You
too, perhaps you're searching for someone. That's right,
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth,
What?
that cry, is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry.
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Sounds good, Stroll, but there's also potentially people over here where this wolf is.
This battle's ours.
We'll win this.
Alright, let's just maybe conserve a little bit of resources. Just use our sword, finish up these fights pretty fast. Level 3, we got extra magic, cool. I think I'll allocate my extra point into magic. Trust me, I'm not gonna go full on into magic in this playthrough, but Will's magic stat is going to be pretty valuable for a long time, and so I want to get an early start on that. Go ahead and set up for fighting this, actually I don't think I said the name of this guy. Homo Oppo. Let's go ahead and fight this Homo Oppo. I actually really like that. There we go. Make sure to take these guys down with unscathed triumphs. Very valuable. As you can see, our EXP bar barely filled by fighting by fighting that Homo Oppo. Like the level 3 to 4 journey is going to be much longer than the level 2 to 3 journey. Both these Homo Tentas are resistant to fire, but I think I'm going to try and kill this one. Yeah, nice. My higher magic stats making that a bit easier. Thank you, Stroll, for finishing up that. His great sword's definitely a lot stronger than my little plastic sword. Let's go ahead and clear up these barrels. Grab more medicine, I'll take it. And then there's another junction we can take that leads us further down. Go and grab that. Be sure to grab as many items in here as you can. A lot of areas in Metaphor are one-time visits. This place is no different. So, once you're done here, you can never go back. So be sure— oh, a critical hit! A special animation like that will play whenever you get a critical hit. We'll get into what crits will do for you later, but that was pretty cool.
We've got company.
Either way, as I was saying, in most cases, not all cases, but in most cases, you cannot go back to certain dungeons like this in Metaphor. So be sure to grab all the loot you can. I'll be sure to mention anytime that you will be having a one-time visit. So if you're playing along, you will know to grab everything. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of this feral hundo. 104 damage with this Cinder Igniter. Man, those guys aren't even weak to it. You know, for being a commoner who's never used an igniter before, Will seems to be taking to it naturally. Homo Tento is just hiding behind those barrels. As you can see, despite this game being turn-based, combat goes very fast. You might be like, oh, well, this is because it's early game. No, this is about how fast combat goes later on as well.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Which is why they give you the ability to fight enemies in the overworld. It's very helpful, even if it isn't the most exciting. I mean, you're not going to get Dark Souls or Elden Ring level gameplay out in the overworld, but, you know, it's there if you need it, and it kills enemies pretty fast. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even be enough to save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time...
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna let you die up there either.
That's true, but...
Can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message. My prince will die. We have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Let's do this.
What do you think?
This feeling, I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go.
Yep.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow! Damned humans! It was all because of them!
We'll just have to make it work!
No, the mission depends on our survival. Well, then, I mean, we don't have a lot of MP left, but we have enough for one more Mage Fire. Let's see what we can do with it. Here we go. Homo Gorleo, and we did 2 damage to
Vile
it.
monster! You're mine!
Stroll Buddy? Me? Okay. Wing Beat. That is a wind attack, and doing Wing Beat again. Okay. Also, that's a lot of damage.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this!
Stroll,
I won't hold back!
well, I don't really know how we can handle Homo Galeo here, so I've got to preserve my own life. I'm gonna roll up the defenses. Spin Slash. That's gonna do a lot. Ow. Not again.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. Everyone, forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it...
O fate-saddled child, O anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. A future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
And thus, Will has become the Seeker, obtaining 2 new abilities, Psych and Day. Psych deals weak wind damage to one enemy, and Day will heal us. Let's use our newfound power to attack Homogorleo. There we go, that's some good damage. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Hey, we'll take advantage of what we can get. There's Wing Beats. Thanks to our newfound power, we now resist wind damage. And he's not doing nearly as much to us as he was prior.
Okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of those weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by 1/2. Alright, so let's give this a test spin. Let's use Psych on the leg. That's a weak hit, dealing about 50% extra damage. Let's do it again. And there we go, amputated its legs with the power of wind. Yeah, look at that, it does not nearly as much damage as it was earlier. It was doing 15 to us, now it's only doing 7. Alright, now let's take care of the wing. Another weak spot. Nice. Oh, great. It's taking one of its own apples and eating it. Great. Kinda gross, but alright. Alright, well, I don't know if I can do 1,000 damage in one hit, but I'm willing to try.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do. Ig! I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
I'll do my best, Gallica, so let's target the apples instead. Well, while they don't have a weakness to wind, we're still doing a lot of extra damage thanks to our, funneling ourselves into magic. Ah, there we go. We like to see the wing beats because, you know, we're resistant to it. Alright. Notch blade spin. I don't even think I'll need to heal this fight. I think we'll be just fine. But you do have Day just in case you get unlucky.
Those apple things? I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Sure, Gallica. Do you want to knock down some apples?
Understood.
Hell yeah.
Leave it to me. Now it can heal itself
All right.
anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
All right, with all of its defenses down, just you and me, Homogorleo. Let's do this.
Wind!
Under 3, doing very good damage now. At this point in time, it just becomes a fight between you two. There's not really much it can do to you. If you somehow get low on HP, you have Day to keep yourself up and healthy. Otherwise, it just becomes a matter of spamming Psych until it dies. This is mostly just a tutorial to showcase weaknesses and to introduce the power of the Seeker. I gotta say, I love that Will's has these red glowing lines all around it. It's a very, very good visual descriptor of how powerful he's become. One more and it should do it.
I won't hold back! Scour! Not bad.
Alright, so we obtained level 4 and level 2 Seeker. Got an agility +1. Let's dump this into strength.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nation's had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran, unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
There, I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince, but murdered the king. It's only 7 out of 10 rank. I guess Luis won't be as difficult to take down as we expect, but who knows?
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally. I have to very quickly decide whether or not I'm gonna try and mimic his voice and torture us both, or just not. You'll find out next episode.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
Ah,
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
The fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Welcome to the Northern Border Fort Mountain Forest Camp. Holy crap, that was a lot, wasn't it? And, there's a lot to take in. As you can see, I mean, we're just barely alive ourselves. Before we talk to our comrades, I want to take our attention to this glowing yellow orb over here. This is a gold beetle, a one-of-a-kind item that is incredibly rare that can be found in key locations. There is a set number of them. This one in particular is incredibly evil, because this forest camp, you can never return to it. This one-of-a-kind item can only be gotten at this point in the game. Be sure to grab it. I won't be going over what the gold beetles do as of right now. We have a long time, I mean a long time, before we see that. But grab this gold beetle, otherwise you will completely miss it. If you're into Steam achievements, you need to grab this in order to get the achievement. Let's see what, sorry, buddy. We really put you through hell, didn't we? Hopefully you're alright. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is that some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion besides. Incredible. If only I had that kind of power back then. Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. He's actually not wrong. Originally, you could see our Cinder Igniter on our, I was gonna say neck, but I guess it was actually like our collarbone. You could see our Igniter on our collarbone. It's no longer there. It actually was broken in the commotion. What about you, Grius? You've done a fine job delivering the message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you? Huh? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who are you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of his attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, it's incredible.
Got it?
It's getting late. We'll talk details tomorrow. I think I'll spare both of our ears my Grius impression. I'll think of something between videos. Anyways, it has been a long day, and I think we all deserve a little bit of rest. Gallica, why don't you close us out? What was that power in you, I wonder? Grius seemed to know something about it.
Well,
hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. Yeah, let's get some rest. Good. I'm pooped.